Did you know that something as simple as your carry-on bag could get you kicked off your flight in 2025? It's not just about size anymore. New rules are catching travelers off guard. Stick around to find out what's changed and how to avoid the trap. 1. The new carry-on size trap. Most airlines still follow the standard 22 by 14 by 9 inches for carry-on bags. That said, the rules have become stricter, especially for economy and budget travelers. Airlines like Air Canada, for example, now allow only one personal item on board for economy basic fares purchased on or after January 3rd, 2025, when flying within Canada or to and from the US. If you try bringing a second bag, you'll need to check it in at the airport, and that can cost anywhere from $30 to $60 depending on the route. Even major US carriers like American Delta and United have started enforcing stricter carry-on dimensions and weight limits for certain fare types, so it's no longer safe to assume that your old backpack will fly free. A lightweight duffel or backpack that fits under the seat is becoming the safest bet for budget travelers. The liquid rule gets stricter. The 311 rule has long been a staple of airport security. 3.4 ounces, 100 milliliters, per container, all fitting into a quart-sized bag. But in 2025, there's an added restriction. Each passenger is allowed only one quart-sized bag. That means you can't cram in extra lotions or split your liquids between two bags. Planning a multi-day trip with travel companions? Everyone must have their own bag. This rule also affects things like travel-sized toothpaste, shampoos, and hand sanitizers. Even if you're meticulous about portioning your liquids, exceeding the one-bag limit can result in discarded items at security, potentially wasting money and causing stress. 3. Gas-powered hair tools are out. Cordless curling irons, flat irons, and other styling tools powered by butane or gas cartridges are now banned from checked luggage due to fire risks. However, TSA allows them in carry-ons if they have protective safety covers to prevent accidental activation. Spare gas cartridges, though, are a hard no. Packing them can lead to confiscation and delays. This is particularly relevant for international travelers who often pack multiple styling tools for long trips. Even small items like portable mini curlers need careful attention to ensure they meet safety guidelines. 4. Lithium batteries. Still a no-go in checked bags. Lithium batteries have been a security concern for years because they can ignite under certain conditions. In 2025, this rule remains strict. Power banks, charging cases, laptops, and other lithium battery-powered devices are never allowed in checked baggage. Instead, they must be in carry-on luggage. For frequent travelers, this means carefully packing electronics to avoid last-minute adjustments at the gate. Many travelers are surprised to learn that even spare laptop batteries, drones, or battery-powered cameras fall under this restriction. It's always better to double-check before packing. 5. Shoes stay on at security. One of the few perks of traveling in 2025. No more awkward shoe removal at TSA checkpoints. Thanks to updated screening technologies and advanced scanners, you can now walk through security with your shoes on. This change saves time and reduces stress, especially for travelers in formal shoes, boots, or sandals. For families with children, elderly travelers, or those with mobility issues, this improvement is particularly meaningful. It also minimizes lines and speeds up boarding, making the overall airport experience smoother, more comfortable, and less frustrating for everyone passing through security checkpoints daily. 6. Real ID is now. Mandatory starting May 7, 2025, all domestic travelers must present a Real ID-compliant identification to board flights. That means your driver's license must have a gold or black star, or you'll need a valid passport. Without it, travelers risk additional screening, long waits, or even denied boarding. This requirement affects everyone, including last-minute travelers or those on short business trips, as many people are still unaware that older IDs are no longer valid. Updating your ID early ensures smoother airport access, avoids stress at checkpoints, and prevents surprises that could disrupt your travel plans or connections. 7. Some items are surprisingly allowed. Despite the restrictions, TSA still allows a surprising range of items in carry-ons if they follow guidelines. You can pack live lobsters in spill-proof containers, cowboy spurs, hunting trophies like antlers, holiday lights, toy wands, magic 8 balls, and even compact espresso machines. Prepared foods like pies, pizzas, or sandwiches are also permitted. These allowances provide flexibility for travelers carrying gifts, souvenirs, or specialty items. Of course, they must be packed properly, not pose a security risk, and comply with container regulations to prevent leaks, spills, or accidents. This highlights the balance between safety rules and traveler convenience in 2025. 8. Airlines are getting tighter. Airlines are enforcing stricter carry-on policies than ever before, applying not only size limits but also weight restrictions. Previously unrestricted fares may now have a 15-pound maximum, which surprises many travelers accustomed to free-for-all carry-ons. Oversized or overweight bags at the gate can result in last-minute fees, sometimes exceeding $100, adding unexpected costs to your trip. This is especially relevant for international travelers with multiple connections. Checking your airline's exact rules before departure ensures compliance, avoids stress, and allows better planning of your packing strategy for smooth boarding and hassle-free travel experiences. 9. Know your airline's policy. Carry-on rules aren't standardized worldwide. U.S. airlines typically allow bags up to 22 by 14 by 9 inches, but carriers like Ryanair, EasyJet, or Emirates may enforce smaller dimensions. Some airlines also count personal items such as handbags, laptop bags, or camera cases toward your carry-on allowance. Confirming policies before traveling saves time, money, and unnecessary stress. For families, multi-leg trips, or connecting flights on different carriers, knowing each airline's exact rules ensures smooth transitions, avoids confusion at the gate, and prevents denied boarding or extra fees. Preparation is the key to seamless airport experiences. 10. The final decision is up to TSA. Even if you follow all published rules, TSA officers have final authority at checkpoints. They can deny any item deemed unsafe, prohibited, or suspicious, including unusual electronics, improperly packaged liquids, or even seemingly harmless gifts. Security officers are trained to prioritize safety, so their judgment can sometimes override airline or published rules. When in doubt, leave questionable items out of your carry-on. Being prepared, organized, and familiar with TSA guidelines is often the difference between a quick security pass and a stressful delay, saving time and reducing anxiety for both travelers and staff. 11th. Extra tips for stress-free travel planning ahead is key. Here are some tips to make carry-on packing easier in 2025. Measure and weigh your bag before heading to the airport. Many travelers underestimate dimensions or weight limits. Separate electronics and liquids for quick access at security. This reduces the chance of mistakes or confiscations. Use TSA-approved containers for liquids and gels. Spill-proof bottles help avoid messy surprises. Label fragile items clearly and place them near the top of your bag for easy inspection. Keep important documents in a separate pouch for quick access to ID, boarding passes, and real ID-compliant licenses. So, there you have it, 2025's carry-on rules in a nutshell. From new size traps to stricter liquid and battery regulations, being informed is the best way to avoid headaches at the airport. Always check your airline's policies and TSA guidelines before packing, plan ahead, and keep essentials easily accessible. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment with your travel tips or questions, share it with friends or family, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel hacks and updates. Safe travels, and may your carry-on always be hassle-free.